Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another interview. Nothing more, nothing less than Abdullah Mason here. How are you, brother?
I'm good. Just working, training for the next one.
I'm sorry to skip you, ladies up in general. We have Jose, of course, the main guy. Um, thank you so much again, Abdullah, for your time. I know you juggle with time, family, training, and so many stuff. But we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. The first question we have for you, it's you get asked this all the time. How did you get into boxing?
Um, I got into boxing through my dad and my brothers. So my dad, he always had my older brothers in the sport, and no, he had them into combat sports. So
Okay.
all those younger three, whenever they finished the classes and stuff like that. But we moved overseas for a while, and when we moved back from overseas, there was a gym around the corner from where we moved to, and I was the first one to actually join. My dad was asking us all who wanted to get into it. And I was the first one that showed interest. And once I got into it, the first time I sparred was when I was really like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to box. And then my brothers, they all, just came in right after.
That's awesome. And then, Abdullah, can you let us know a little bit about your amateur career? What were some of your major accomplishments?
Um, I had around 80 fights as an amateur. Um, so I started nationals. I started fighting nationals like 2017. Well, 2017 was the Junior Olympics that I went to, and after since I fought in there, I won pretty much every tournament that I fought in, except for like I got like second place in like two of them. Yeah, so I'm a six-time national champion, and the last time was for the what tournament was that? I forget the name of the tournament. Yeah, but that was right before I turned pro. That was my last tournament. I beat the he was like a I forgot how much time national champ he was. He was like a 17 time something like that. So I
Whoa.
went there. I just turned pro right after that. But that was during COVID. So that's why I decided to turn pro.
Yeah, I mean, considering you turned pro so early too, I mean, that's quite the accomplishment.
Oh yeah.
Everything you achieved in the amateurs, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. Let's talk about your promoter. What were your reasons for signing with Top Rank, starting your pro career?
Um that's what was the best option for me that I felt, that's what I wanted to do, Top Rank, they got a good way of moving their fighters, and you staying busy, and it's worked. Right now, it's a lot of different options we could have went with, but I just felt that was the best choice for me.
Good to
Yeah,
hear, bro. Good to hear.
yeah, and I think it paid off pretty much immediately. I mean, you made your pro debut November 2021 in Las Vegas. Many fighters, that's their dream to fight in Vegas, and that was your debut fight. What were your emotions heading into your first pro fight? Were there any nerves?
I was definitely nervous. So that last tournament I had, and that was like April that same year, 2021. My brother, like on the night that I fought in the finals, my brother Amir, he had his pro debut on the same night. So we was fighting pretty much the same exact time. So so me turning pro like a few months after that, it's kind of like, all of us as a collective, we was kind of new to the pros, just getting into it. So I didn't know what to expect as much, but I did have a good training camp. So I definitely, went in there confident. I knew what I was gonna go in there to do. But the nerves was definitely there a little bit. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was definitely.
it
Gotcha.
happens. It happens.
Yeah.
In July 2023, you fought in Toledo, which is over 100 miles from your hometown of Cleveland. How was it having so much hometown support, and is the goal to bring a big boxing card to Cleveland one day? What do you say?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was I say, me fighting in Toledo, that was probably one of the most electrifying crowds, you know, as far as like me fighting on a card. A lot of people said that was crazy, like Vegas, how Vegas was,
Okay.
So that was a big card, just for Ohio, period. Jared Addison and a few other Ohio fighters was on there. So that's for sure something I'm looking forward to. Again, coming back to Ohio, and definitely Cleveland, coming back to Cleveland, putting on a big card, hopefully fighting with my brothers on there too.
That's
Most
good. That's
most
good. Bro.
definitely. I mean, just goes to show you we got the right fighters. It doesn't matter where the fight is. Like that
Yeah.
definitely had a Vegas feel to it. It's a big fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
And next question, you had a very active 2022 and 2023. Each of those years you fought 5 times. Would you like to also have 5 fights again in 2024?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep
As
it.
long as, and I'm ready, I'll be ready to step back into the ring as long as I'm healthy. I'm just keep working at my own pace, and I feel good. I feel comfortable fighting, right now 5 times a year. So I'm just keep doing what I'm comfortable doing.
That's good, brother. That's good.
Nice.
Moving forward, your next fight is scheduled in April 13th in Corpus Christi, Texas, on a card headline by Jared Anderson. What can fans expect to see from you on April 13th?
Um, I mean, this opponent here a little more durable than the last one. So I'm gonna be definitely letting my hands go. If he lasts around, and you're gonna see me just putting my punches together a little bit, and I'm gonna just do what I work on.
Nice. And speaking of your upcoming opponent, Ronald Ron, what do you kind of know about him? Have you watched much tape on him, or are you kind of leaving it up to your coaches?
Not too much. I'm working on what I'm working on, and they watch him, make sure I, doing the right things. But he orthodox fighter, and I definitely got some stuff for him though. I definitely got some stuff coming for him.
That's good, brother. That's good. No, we're not overlooking here, Ronald, but there has been a lot of back and forth social media for Paul Pro's fight in July between you and Floyd. For Kid Austin. Shakur initially dropped the idea because Kid Austin wants a shot at Shakur's belt, and Shakur said he had to earn it by beating someone great. Will you be telling Bob Arum to reach out to Oscar De La Hoya with a contract and get the fight with Kid Austin? Maybe sometime soon.
Man, they don't want to fight for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm with. Yeah, like I said, I'm good for July.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And Abdullah, I know you and Shakur are like brothers, but you versus him would be a hell of a fight. Is there a dollar amount or a price that would kind of make both of you guys get in the ring? I know we heard recently Canelo dropped like 150 million for him to fight Benavidez. Is there something similar for you that it would have to be some crazy amount for you to fight Shakur?
I'm in the sport of boxing, so I'll fight anybody. You know. Yeah, so
All
I'm
right.
just working, being patient, and just climbing the ladder. When it's my time, it's my time.
Well said.
That's right. Is 135 the weight class you plan to win your first title? Uh, or do you think there would be a higher weight class for you?
Yeah, hopefully so. Possibly 135 for sure. Yeah, I'm comfortable right here, right now, so I'm gonna keep working here. As long as I'm comfortable. But for sure, yeah,
That's it. And then
yeah.
Abdullah, another top ranked prospect kind of in your weight class is highly regarded, like yourself, is Emiliano Vargas. What are
Mm.
your thoughts on fighting Emiliano in the future?
Or that'd be big in the future for that'd be big in the future too, for sure. Yeah. But anybody, in my weight class, in my division, it's a lot of good matchups to come. So we are working our way up, and that's the next crop of fighters coming up. So we are just working, and I know I'm doing my thing. So I see him, or I see him, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would your dream venue like you would like to headline one day?
Uh, no specific dream venue, but there's a lot of good venues out there. You got fans from everywhere, so
Yeah.
wherever, that's where I want to fight at. So I can give everybody a chance to come out and see me.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
And then Abdullah, who's been the hardest puncher you've been in the ring with, either in sparring or a pro fight?
Hardest puncher. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't went up against somebody who actually like felt they punches like, oh man, he hit harder than everybody. Yeah, I haven't went up against anybody like that yet. So that's yet to come. But I've been in there with that durable guy. A few of my fights where there was some durable dudes. Like my fourth fight, he was pretty durable for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to, yeah.
Right. And as we all have a favorite boxer growing up, who was your favorite boxer when you while growing up? Anyone?
Growing up,
Yeah.
yeah, like before I got into boxing, I wasn't really into watching the sport. Like Floyd was still active at the time, so of course you get like the big fighters, you watch the fights that come on live. but it was nobody that I specifically watched. Like, oh, I love watching this fight or something like that. But you definitely knew like just the greats, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ramsey, and all them. But we'll watch a little bit of them, when we watch boxing. But besides that, I haven't really, actually went to watch anybody.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then-
got
And present day, who do you consider to be the number one pound for pound fighter today?
Based off of like accolades or what?
That's a great question, right? Because pound for pound is always subjective. It's resume. It's if you've gone up multiple classes and won a weight division. So just in your opinion.
Yeah. As far as accolades, I would say Crawford.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, we get that answer a lot, so he's
Yeah,
definitely
we
up
do.
there.
Good choice. Let us pick your brains here a little bit, Abdullah. But some boxing predictions on some upcoming matches. It would be Tim Tszyu versus Fundura.
Tinzu versus Frondor. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
would say 50-50. You could say pass, or it's on you.
Yeah. I haven't watched too much of Tim Tszyu, but I know Frondor. He tall, right? He the real tall one.
Yeah, he's a tall guy,
Uh,
6'5", I believe.
yeah. So he coming. I know he coming like the whole fight. He be on whoever he fight. He be coming. So I do so. I couldn't get too much on that.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was like finding the inside, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jose.
Next one we want to ask you about is Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. How do you see that one playing out?
Like I said before, another interview. It all boiled down to like who's more focused, and Devin looking focused. Everybody see, what's going on. Like it's a lot of trolling going on, so you never know what's really going on. But I say it just boiled down to whoever more focused, and like they 3-3 in the amateurs too. So
Yeah.
so you could call it a 50-50 fight. Most people lean towards Devin, but you can never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Sure. And this next fight, May 4th, previously had their press conference in LA. Canelo versus Jaime Munguia.
Yeah, I haven't watched too much of Munguia like that. I don't know him too much.
Gotcha.
Probably I don't know those.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Yeah. I
Jose?
guess. Last one we're going to ask you about is Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin.
It all boiled down to who the best fighter that night. They both good fighters. Gervonta got more experience
Mhm.
but Frank Martin he a great fighter. He got a good style, and that'd be a good, fighter versus fighter matchup.
Yes, sir. It's going to be going.
Yes, sir. Next question would be, what do you like to do outside of boxing? Any interests or any other different type of hobbies you like to do?
Not specifically right now. We we've been focused on our way up, but actually no, actually fishing. I like fishing a lot.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's
I
crazy.
go too, but fishing, yeah, fishing. I need to start going a little more. Yeah.
Yeah. Out here, Jose stays up in San Francisco, but I stay over here, like I mentioned to you, in LA. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of that going on, whether no matter the season it is, but it's a lot of fishing going on. Me personally, I only got once, bro, but I suck at it. I'm
So
not good.
y'all eat the fish that y'all catch out there?
Yeah, hell yeah. That we cook it, maybe right in the spot or maybe after, but yeah, there's a lot of people out here that get down on that. They know how to do it.
For sure. And hey, the fresh fish be the best.
Hell
Be the
yeah.
best too.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
No, I got to give you and Seek props for fishing. I don't have the patience for it. Next question. If you can give, one piece of advice to an up and coming boxer, wants to go pro, what would be the best piece of advice you would give him?
Um, just work hard. Stay work hard and stay locked in. So everything else kind of go out the window, like all the lack of confidence, the nerves, and not doing what you're supposed to do. And when you get in there, just work hard, and it's gonna show up. Yeah, stay focused.
Yes, sir. last but not least, the last question would be it's more to the fans, supporters. Any message you have for them? Anything you want to throw out there for them for the future now? You know.
Yeah. The message I got now is just look out for my brothers. My youngest brother, he has his pro debut coming up April 20th. So that's the week right after I'm fighting, but he fighting in Cleveland, Ohio. But I'm fighting
Oh,
in Cleveland with my other brother. So him and Abdurrahman, also known as Rock. So Ibrahim, my younger brother, and Rock, they'll both be fighting April 20th. So just make sure you stay tuned and all that, and just follow our journey, Mason Brothers Boxing. They're gonna be hearing us a lot, inshallah. So we just working.
gotcha. And
Yes.
you want to put your social media here for the people to follow you.
Yeah, Abdullah_Mason on Instagram, Abdullah Mason _ on Twitter, and Mason Brothers Boxing on Instagram.
Thank you, Jose.
Yeah, no, I mean, just to thank you so much for the time, Dula. It's definitely a pleasure getting to know you better and talking some boxing. You're already kind of being stamped as a future, so I know, that's gonna go that way, the way things are going. So thank you for your time today. And 10 years from now, we're gonna look at this interview and say, man, we interviewed Abdullah. So it's a big deal.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Appreciate everybody on the West Coast who support me. So
Yeah.
yeah, we mix it up with y'all for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Future Abdullah Mason fight out here in the West Coast, gotta happen.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, enjoy your day. Take care, Abdullah.
Absolutely, you too.
All right, bye.